welcome back to Avery and me. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Mwah! We're so happy that you guys are here with us and starting the year off with us. Avery's gonna go take a nap, so it's just gonna be us talking about resolutions and goals and all that good stuff. So stay tuned. Say bye. See you guys later. Say bye.
Bye.
So it's a new year, new me. You know, sounds a little cliche, but the new year represents and means many different things to many different people. Whether it's time to start a gym membership, because y'all know on the first of the year, the gyms are packed. It happens. We want to change things. We want to see changes in our life. We want to do things differently than we did the year before. I'm not judging. But let's do things a little bit different, right? If it didn't work for you then, let's see what will work for you now. I'm not a guru. I'm not a life coach. I'm just trying to navigate life just as much as you are trying to do, right? So last year I filled this mason jar. I labeled it dreams and goals for 2020. I scribbled down a few things that I wanted to accomplish. Well, it's more than a few things. And then I also got these really colorful sticky notes and I wrote them down singularly. And then I placed it in the jar. And in New Year's Eve or the 1st, you can open it and then you can see all the things that you have accomplished. I got this really cool idea from a cousin of mine and decided to give it a try. Now let's be real quick. This here, it didn't work. These guys, out of all of these little sticky notes, and I've got a few of them, I probably only did maybe 2 out of the bunch. And I mean, it's a trial and error kind of thing. It didn't work for me. It may work for some. That's kind of how it works. But I'll tell you this. Put this aside. That was, disappointing. But 2020 was a tough year, okay? Right? 2020 was a tough year. So I'm going to give this another try. So my mason jar. I got my little pen and notebook, right? And I create a little safe space, right? I'm going to show you in a few minutes what my safe space kind of looks like. And I have a few things around, and I have some sage, and I got some crystals, rocks, crystals. I promise you I'm not a witch, and I'm not doing any hocus pocus. This is just something very spiritual, and it's really important to me to cleanse my aura, cleanse my space, welcome positivity, and start the year off right? So let's dive into what resolutions are, goals, dreams, vision boards, all these really good stuff, right? Good things that we need to stay on a right path, right? You want to manifest good things. And to manifest, it's bigger than just a word. It's really being open and ready to accept good things. All the good things. But you have to be ready and willing and put in the work because it just doesn't happen. And you have to believe in it as well. That's key. You have to have faith in your manifestation. Yeah, it's bigger than us. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than me. But let's get started. So when it comes to creating goals or dreams or just resolutions sometimes it seems a little vague. I was not a big fan of resolutions because I always say it's unrealistic. You're saying, oh, I'm going to give up meat. And then you do well for January, February, maybe. And by March, you're scarfing down on a burger. And you're like, what? Damn, do I have to start all over again? Don't worry about that. Now, the really cool idea about creating goals for yourself is you have to be realistic and you have to be disciplined. Disciplined because you want to make sure you stay on your right path. And realistic, and what I mean about realistic, I mean that when you write something down, for instance, let's see something that I have here. Have a larger savings, save more money. Realistically, what does that mean? I need to put a number down. I need to put a time frame down because it helps me to stay on track, right? Making realistic goals is super important if you want to be successful. Listen to that again. Make realistic goals that you know personally that you can hold up your end of the bargain by just putting a date, a time, or a realistic number. Right? Not preaching. I'm just saying this is something I want to try myself because these guys didn't work for me. They didn't work. And it was very vague. Like I put stuff down here success. I want to be successful for 2020. What does that mean? You know, did I put a time frame? Did I say what it was to be successful? Because that can mean many things. I want to be happy. What does that look like? You know, these things are very vague. So I want you to be very realistic with how you are and what you are writing down as your new goals for this year. So on your notebook, your pen, I want you to put a reasonable amount of goals to accomplish. Maybe 4 or 5 and even 7. It's a lot, but I want you to be very real with yourself. Don't get carried away. Don't, because you see everybody else doing this. You see people putting down these long lists, grocery lists of different goals. You're different and everyone is different. This is your own personal goals, all right? So you're going to take your notebook and I want you to write down at least 3 to 5 goals that you want to accomplish in this year. Make it like a checklist. Give yourself some time to do everything. So if it's about saving, how much do you feel that you need to save that's realistically that you can save, that you're not going to crack or anything? And I know life happens. Sometimes a dental medical emergency, something with your kids come up, and things happen, life happens, but I still want you to be realistic and I want you to hold yourself to it. That's where the discipline comes in, right? So you are going to write down these things, right? And when you write it down, you are going to, you can put it on sticky notes, you can put it on one big piece of paper, like so. These are mine. So I wrote about, 7 of them. And I give myself realistic timelines, like paying off my credit card, because we racked up a Christmas credit card bill. By May, I have some other dental bills that I need to pay off, and those are just my goals, right? But I also have some other things about eating healthy and working out, but I wanted to be realistic about it because I know it's really hard to get into that mode and get that motivation going, but do it with me. So I'm going to put it in my jar and I'm going to close it and I'm going to put a little date in the top of this. Now, this is something I'm probably going to check in on maybe halfway through the year, or maybe I'll wait all the way until New Year's Eve. Either way, we're going to see how well we did. Now, I usually create a really nice safe space, something to help manifest these really good intentions and these really good goals that I want to fulfill. How does that look? Let me show you. So this is what my space looks like when I'm about to begin writing my goals. I have my sage, and if you don't know what this is, you need to look it up. It's a sage for cleansing your space and your aura. I have my pen and my notebook, my jar, and these beautiful, beautiful stones or crystals that you see around here. There's 7, representing the 7 chakras. If you don't know or you're not into crystals, you don't have to do this. This is just something I like to do, and I like to put it around while I'm working. I have some soothing music in the background. I have life, my beautiful plant. Look how it's flourishing, right? And this is my station. This is my space. And this is where I'm going to sit and meditate, manifest these great things that I want to bring forth in my new year. All right, so my notebook, I'm going to write my realistic goals down here, place it into my jar, label at the top, close. And while I'm sitting here, I'm going to burn my sage. I'm just going to meditate, come in with myself, and just start with a grateful, thankful heart, right? And just go from there. We are healers. We are meant to do great things and be great, but we just have to tap into them. This is just a quick video to wish you guys a happy new year. Wish you guys nothing but love, light, happiness, success into your life, into this year. This is a perfect time to restart, reset, be realistic, accept and invite positivity into your life. And this is a great way to start it. Now, if you're a visual person, then go ahead and create yourself a visual board, and we can talk a little bit more about that later. I'm hoping to get together with some of my friends and have a little visual board hangout if you're a visual type of person. But if not, and you want to do something more low-key and something more straight to the point, then you can create a goals and wishes jar. You can have it pasted up on your wall to remind you as a daily reminder. Also, there's this app, I think it's called Kai, Kai, one day I was scrolling through my Facebook and I came across it. And what it did is it asked you a series of questions about your happiness and your state of mind. And you click on it. And then it sends you these really cool quotes and reminders throughout the day. And the first thing it does every morning is it asks, what are you most thankful or grateful for? Every morning. If you do this on your own, then you don't need the app. But sometimes I just jump up and I get back into my routine. But this makes you slow down. As soon as you wake up, you see that text. What are you grateful for? And you can say a warm bed, a roof over my head, my child, my life, my health, whatever it is. And it creates a virtual journal for you so you can see all your inputs. It's really cool. I know. We're getting a little lazy out here. We're doing virtual journals, but forget all of that. You can create your own. You can have a journal at the side of your bed, and whenever you wake up every morning, try to make it a habit, a ritual, and just write down one thing that you're grateful for. And before you go to bed, the same thing. It's just a great way to start and end your day. Well, that is it. I hope you've enjoyed this little time to just sit down and chat with me as we start our year. I'm really excited for this year. I have so many great ideas and things to share with you. We're not just going to do no arts and crafts. I know you're probably saying, where's the rest of things? Don't worry, we're going to get into it. Be sure to write in the comments some more things that you want me to try, some more things you want to see. I'm always open to suggestions, positive ones, of course. But yeah, that's it. I hope this year is your special and lucky year. I am hoping the same for myself and my family. Stay well and be safe. And don't forget to invite and accept and be ready for all the goodness and positivity that's going to be coming your way. All right, until the next time in the next videos, I am sending you peace, I'm sending you love, and I'm sending you light. From Avery and me, my sleeping baby. Till next time, bye guys.